Hello everyone and welcome to game 2 in a series between Infi versus JN. Infi spawning on the top right hand side of the map as the orange night elf. Meanwhile on the bottom left hand side of the map we have JN spawning as the blue human. This is game 2 from the most recent Zotac Cup, the last weekend from February 2012. Can't quite pull up the calendar just quite yet, but I'm sure if you guys were really interested, you guys could find it and see it. Now, once again, thanks to Zotac Cup, I am not sponsored by them whatsoever, even though I would love to be, as we now see the games are getting underway. Altar of Kings being placed down alongside a barracks. We do have a farm now being built. So JN pretty much opening up with a very standard build. Should perhaps do some militia creeping. I'm not quite sure of the creep order here on Amazonia, but I would naturally assume that you would try to take out this Goblin Observatory. Meanwhile, it looks as Infi is going to be doing pretty much the same exact thing as well, taking out this 533 creep camp, which should give almost level 2 to both of these heroes. Archmage now being picked up, Altar of Elders being built once again late. So Infi opting to go for Tavern Heroes once more. So a Tavern Hero, even though it did not work in Game 1, may work out better here in Game 2. Scout Tower already being established by JN. JN wants to make sure that any early harassment is countered by arcane feedback and additional damage against summoned units. Footman and Archmage being trained up. That first Footman has already made its way and has started its way across the map in order to figure out what his opponent is truly trying to go for. And Wisp also making their way out across the map. A little interesting. I thought there'd actually be a creep camp here, but apparently there is no creep camp there. So, yeah, it looks like a prime spot for a creep camp. Not quite sure why it's empty at all. Anyways, let's go ahead and figure out what's going to go down as we now have the Archmage rushing in, going to get some easy damage onto the Renegade Wizard. As soon as the Renegade Wizard purges militia, dropping in the Water Elemental. However, that one rogue is now finally getting some damage back onto that Water Elemental here. We do have a Gloves of Haste being picked up as the first item, as a Beastmaster coming in from Infi. So Infi trying to recreate success where it once failed, going in for that Beastmaster again. Water Elemental now going to be tanking a little bit more damage, going after the Apprentice Wizards. JN should get to level 2. There we go, dropping in a second Water Elemental. And is he just going to continue to this creep line is the question. There is another orange creep here and also a green creep here. The creep patterns always play a very important role in WarCraft 3 as you're trying to minimize your harassment potential or harassed potential while trying to get a very, very high level up and running. Militia now coming down, so it will be double Water Elementals attempting to creep out this location, but there is a Wisp off over here. In comes the Water Elemental. One is ensnared. That is going to be bad news as the ensnared Water Elemental has a timer life. There's a detonation, and now that one Water Elemental is being forced to pull back. A second detonation deals even more damage as the militia and the footmen attempt to take it down, able to do so, picking up a full potion of invulnerability. We should see an arcane tower followed by an arcane vault, as we now already have JN at level 3. Beastmaster currently sitting at level 2, has some decent items, not the absolute best, as we may have a militia getting taken out, or a peasant taken out. Yes, one peasant already down. Are we going to get up to level 2 is the question, as now the Quill Beast going after, and able to dance and jump inside at just the right time. I think he was able to actually avoid the Quill, or made it very, very close at the very least, as now the Quill Beast at 54 hit points was not taken out by JN. So a little bit of a lapse there. The arcane feedback from the tower should finish it off. There it goes. And now we see a Beastmaster trying to creep out as an Archmage now coming in to get in even more damage. The Beastmaster down to 164 hit points, very low, down to 42, down to 17. And now this Beastmaster down to 22 hit points is going to have to run away. Is it going to be able to escape? It looks like it will. Getting in some Moonwell, dropping the Mantle of Intelligence, most likely going to pick it back up. And here we go again. Footman trying to chase after the archers. The archers somewhat low on hit points as the Beastmaster took all the moon juice for himself. And perhaps now going to pick up, yes, a staff of teleportation in order to teleport down over here and cause some harassment. Here we go. A Quill Beast is now engaging the Beastmaster, arriving to the party uninvited. Archer now focusing down a low hit point peasant. The peasant does get taken out, as now we have some huntresses coming in. Archers coming in from the north, as the Beastmaster is still very close by. How much damage can be dealt? It looks as though the town hall will be completed pretty much without issue, trying to come in for some harassment. Archer does get destroyed there, as now the Beastmaster may be forced to retreat. One additional peasant going to get taken out. Perhaps even a third peasant will get taken down. No, JN saving another peasant there with some nice micro in the midst of a battle. And now all Infi can do is retreat. We are at Tree of Ages, getting double Ancients of Lore. So Infi going to have a bit of a tech advantage for at least a little while, as we are not yet at tier 2. Beastmaster still at level 2 right now compared to a level 3 Archmage. I'm already halfway to level 4. That is going to be a problem, as the second level of Brilliance Aura, very, very effective at almost constantly having a water elemental in play. It does appear that Wisp are coming off the tree line, and now with a replenishment potion, we'll see what will happen here. Goblin Shredder has been hired by JN, and the Goblin Shredder was actually hired on the north side to be aggressive. Goblin Shredder, essentially a knight at this point, a 4-food mechanical unit that deals a fair amount of damage, but it does need to be repaired. And the archers are now chasing after that Goblin Shredder. It is now down to 251 hit points, down to 230. But the longer it runs away, the more and more that the Archmage is going to be able to harass inside the main base. The Goblin Shredder already halfway across the map. The Footman now going after Ancients of War. Archmage going after Dryads. Wisps now attempting to run back again further. And who's going to come out ahead? Low hit point Footman now backing off. Wisp now coming over to try to repair. Archmage gonna come in. Is the water elemental going to get some even more damage onto this Dryad? No, that Dryad still hopping and jumping once more, as I believe the Goblin Shredder, was the Goblin Shredder able to make it? It doesn't tell you kills. Okay, so I don't know if the Goblin Shredder was taken down, but I would assume so at this point. Level 2 still on the Beastmaster. JN hires up another Goblin Shredder, so that pretty much confirms that the first Goblin Shredder was destroyed, as the Archmage now using that scroll or the rejuvenation potion and trying to still fight it out here. We can see that the level 3 Quill Beast will be coming in. Plus 6 claws of attack. A lot of healing coming across JN's units, and perhaps the Goblin Shredder is going to enjoy a very, very much bonus in terms of the overall harvesting. Beastmaster is at level 3. Archmage does have a scroll of regeneration. It looks like the Footmen are about to engage once more. Dryads are all ensnared. This is going to be very, very bad. Does it have Abolish Magic? Yes, it does. So Abolish Magic going to make short work, but the Footmen do not have Defend. This is going to be a bit of a problem, especially as some of those Footmen are going to be slowed and now attempting to run away once more. Archmage down to 105 mana. A flying sheep just randomly appearing for no other reason, just to say when sheeps fly. Oh, nicely done. Getting off the denial, killing his own Footman to deny experience. JN sitting on a decent amount of gold. He has plenty of food to work with in order to get that food cap. Guard tower now now upgraded, going to be dealing a lot of damage still. And we will see what these Quill Beasts are able to do. Quill Beasts do have a Frenzy, so essentially Bloodlust dealing more damage. A Blacksmith now being established, and we may even get some Mortar teams in here. Beastmaster taking this opportunity to creep. Very nice, as we are going into a second base by Infi. Infi sitting at 46 over 50 food. Tome of Intelligence and a replenishment potion has been dropped. The Beastmaster could really utilize that replenishment potion, but decides against it after dropping another Thunderhawk. The Thunderhawk is going to be able to deal damage. There is that replenishment potion, giving both hit points and mana. And now it looks as though this low-level creep camp will easily be destroyed. One Dryad already down to 13 hit points, so it will have to be very, very careful in this engagement as the Sasquatch is low on hit points. Now going to get some slow poisoned in, and a Wand of Illusion has been dropped. We'll see what's going to happen here as the Archmage is cutting all the way across the map and looking to see if an expansion has been established. It looks as though, yes, an expansion has been established. JN knows it, and so does Infi. Infi knows that JN knows about it, and we should be having a strong push coming in from JN momentarily. Casters are being added. We do have a Mountain King. No, we are going also into level 1 weapons upgrade. Are we training Riflemen? Yes, we are. So Riflemen now joining in on the fight, and those Riflemen should be able to deal a lot of damage to these Dryads. Riflemen with that long range, and also with the ability to focus fire, very easily able to just shoot down units in just a matter of seconds, as the level 1 weapons upgrade has been completed. Wisp now making their way over, more detonation coming in. Is the mounting or the Wisp? Yes, Wisp will be taken out. Water Elemental still tanking a lot of that damage. Renegade Wizard is down. Rune Bracer is being left behind. A very nice item as Infi picks up a couple Mercenaries. So Mercenaries very, very quickly picked up. Infi able to sneak away with that. As JN sitting at level 3, will it be able to finish off the Enforcer? No, not able to finish off the Enforcer, which does not give level 4 to the Archmage. We can see that we are sitting at 230 some odd hit points now, using that Scroll of Regeneration, trying to engage. We do have some Druids of the Claw, no bear form yet, and some arcane feedback damage from the tower, destroying some of those summoned units. Off to the north, Infi does have an entangled gold mine, but is not mining any gold from it, so really no reason to establish and hold that location. Goblin Zeppelin, some nice Zeppelin micro, picking up picking up the lower hit point units and then dropping them off behind the main town hall as more and more priests are gonna be added. We'll see what is going to happen here. Scroll Town Portal could be coming in any moment now. A Water Elemental could be summoned, and we'll see how this is all going to work out as the Arcane Sanctum is so far taking a beating and has nothing to truly show for it. Mark of the Claw upgrade just finished. Druids of the Claw now at level 2 mastery form. They will be able to turn into bears. And here we go. Where is the engagement? It is going to come in from behind. And the Arcane Sanctum has been destroyed. Rifleman upgraded 1-0. No upgraded range yet, but still able to deal a lot of damage. There is a long distance Stormbolt. One Dryad and one Huntress does get taken out. And the units are now regrouping. We finally see some Wisp into this gold mine here, but Infi is in low upkeep. Meanwhile, JN is also in low upkeep, but JN with a much larger army at this point should be able to exchange very, very well. JN now training up some sorceresses. Strength of the Wild being researched. And we are at Tree of Eternity. Infi doesn't nearly have as much gold to really get into that 80/80 food camp. Meanwhile, JN still has plenty of gold and lumber. Could easily get to 78 over or 80/80. Stay in low upkeep and then just constantly try to exchange. The Riflemen are currently upgraded 1-0, soon to be 2-0 with that level 2 refined gunpowder upgrade. Mountain King also has Boots of Speed leading the army, and with that level 1 Stormbolt should in fact deal a lot of damage. There's the Stormbolt. You can see that the Quill Beast already taking a lot of damage, won't be able to run away in time, as the Mountain King desperately wants to get to level 3 and level 5 on that Archmage. Beastmaster sitting at level 5, now summoning in a Spirit Bear. Alright, so a Spirit Bear now being added to this group. So we have a Bears, we have Quill Beasts, we see a lot of Dispel Magic to get rid of that bear. No, that was a Blinking Bear, so I believe that was a Blinking Bear. Yes, as we also have Fairy Dragons with Mana Flare. Mana Flare causing some problems. Beastmaster already getting slowed. Are we going to get a Stormbolt perhaps? The Stormbolt, no, going straight on the Quill Beast instead. The Mana Flares or Fairy Dragons have all been destroyed. A nice use of Scroll of Healing keeping Infi's units alive as the bears now trying to go to town. Peasants are repairing the Goblin Shredder, but the Goblin Shredder cannot take on that many units at once. The 2 bears able to finish it off, but now level 3 on that Mountain King. Level 3 on the Mountain King, getting off a Stormbolt on the Druid of the Claw may be important here. Mountain King doesn't have quite enough. The Mountain King still being healed, and is he going to be able to finish off one of those bears is the question. There is 1 bear down and 2 bears down as that one, wow, very nicely done. 2 bears getting taken out at just the last moment, using a potion of invulnerability, getting the Stormbolt off, and a final hit. Dryads looking into pressure. You can see that the towers are going to start to fall. Abolish Magic could quickly come in. Level 6 now on the Beastmaster. So Thunder Lizards could be coming out. There's the anti-magic shell. No more slow to be had. And there you see the Thunder Lizards are appearing, but just a little bit shy of those towers. Not looking good at all, but it is going to buy a little bit of room to maneuver for these Dryads as the Thunder Lizards appear right in front of all of these units. More and more, even the creep camps are being brought into this fight. The Thunder Lizards making their way forward and getting destroyed. But we still see that JN is able to keep up one of the 2 towers as those Thunder Lizards are just out of combat range. A tree of Ancient of War now joining in on the fight. The Mountain King looking to come in. The Beastmaster now getting in some additional summons, should be able to deal some damage. Quill Beast, Spirit Bear, a quick blink back over here, but it will get focused down very quickly by the Rifleman. 2-0 Rifleman able to focus down that bear in just a matter of seconds. Dryads now trying to go to town onto the guard tower, but in comes a nice level 2 Stormbolt as the Beastmaster now getting bashed once more. Scroll of Town Portal finally being used. But Infi not looking so hot right now. Even with a level 6 Beastmaster, perhaps he should not be going for Beastmaster and really be going for the Demon Hunter, as the Demon Hunter would be spelling out a lot more problems for his opponent. More guard towers now being established. It looks as though this Tree of Life will fall. The gold mine still has plenty of gold in it, and Infi cannot let his opponent take down this Tree of Life. That would be a very, very heavy loss, as his opponent's army is so much larger, 76 compared to less than 50 or 51 now, as we now see more attacking. Staff of Preservation saving the bear. But Infi, with only 1 hero, can't really handle this Archmage Mountain King duo. Beastmaster looking to press in over here. It looks like 1 low hit point bear. A lot of bears all across the map. Infi going to lose that Spirit Bear there. Another bear getting taken out. And we may get level 5 and level 6 on the Archmage, level 5 on that Mountain King. There's a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Is it going to be enough? More bash still coming in. There's the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, getting in even more damage still, and now getting in a Stormbolt on an additional bear. That bear goes down. The priests need to heal back up. There's a Scroll of Healing being used. And right now, JN has simply been dominating this game with a much larger army and just better tactics. It looks as though, yes, the Spellbreaker, is it going to fall? Yes, it will fall to the hands or the claws of the Druid of the Claw, but a Stormbolt quickly comes in and makes short work of that bear there. Still, Mountain King a little bit shy of level 5. If it does get to level 5, level 3 Stormbolt will pretty much cause nightmares for that Beastmaster. There's not much that the Beastmaster can really do, as Dryads finish off another Water Elemental. Long extended battle so far. Mountain King does have enough for a Stormbolt. In comes a new bear again. The bear blinking straight after, and now in comes the Rifleman. In comes some Dispel Magic, and the Mountain King just shy of level 5. Now going after perhaps some lower hit point units. The Beastmaster down to 400, 300 some odd hit points. The Rifleman can just turn around, focus on a Dryad, and make short work. The Beastmaster able to use a Staff of Teleportation, now head back home. Beastmaster needs to get a little bit more moon juice. There's not much moon juice left in those moon wells. And still, the Beastmaster somehow staying alive. Potion of Healing, anti-magic potion. Mountain King at level 5. Very, very strong level 3 Stormbolt, getting 350 damage across units. Are we going to get another Stormbolt? There's the Stormbolt, and Infi will say GG most likely after losing a level 7 Beastmaster. Spellbreaker now going down. Nothing really stopping this here. No, we have a Resurrection, and there is the GG. So JN winning the first 2 games in this series. Stay tuned for Game 3.